What's going on, everybody? It's your boy David Spade.
Drink Surge.
And I'm back with another Commentary Tuesday. And if you don't know what the fuck Commentary Tuesday is, well, it's where I go back and look at episodes of my sketch comedy series, The Tripper Getem Show, and give you some fun facts, some trivia, shit that I remember about the production of the episode. And I probably shouldn't even call this shit commentary. This is more like a reaction video, because I'm watching it. But you know, I figured you would rather watch me watch my show instead of just listening to me watch my show. And if you can't read, today's episode, Ransom. You know, it's actually been a while since I've seen this episode. That was a good collection of clips for the opening, I think. Shit. Always so. So I'm gonna start it off like this. This is one of the only episodes where I basically had to go back and reshoot everything. Like, everything. I don't remember what happened. I don't remember why I had to go back and reshoot everything. But a lot of this episode got royally fucked, and I remember it got pushed back. And I went back and reshot everything. And you'll see little remnants of the original version. And I'll point those out to you when the time comes. But this is all reshot shit right here. This opening scene, well, this scene right here, I mean, that's pretty much, I reshot that shit.
How are you doing? I'm great. Well, look, I have your little pal here.
Your little pal.
No, that I don't.
I didn't really like this episode for quite some time just because it was such a bitch to make, because I had to go back and reshoot a whole bunch of shit, and it pissed me off. So for a while I kind of held a grudge against this episode, but the last time I seen it, I kind of I love that joke, if you can call that a joke. So yeah, I held a grudge on this episode for quite some time, and then the last time I watched it, I was like, you know, I grew a little bit more of an appreciation for this particular episode, and it's been quite some time since I've seen it, so I said, hey, let me do a Commentary Tuesday on this, so that's what I'm doing. Ransom, Season 2.
Okay, I have successfully purchased my item online.
I don't know why I did this skip.
I wait.
I made those noises with my mouth. Oh, I love that shit. Whenever I'm like tapping on the wall, I'm tapping my fingers because I'm waiting. Yeah. I like that. I don't really even remember this skit being in this episode. I thought this was in like, I thought this was in the Echo episode.
It's been 3 days. Where the fuck is my package?
I didn't even realize that only 6 episodes later would I reuse this with the whole waiting on my grandma's package in the VHS episode. But that particular skit,
The doorbell. It's here.
the original skit that I made, well no, the skit that I made in the VHS episode was actually inspired by a skit that I made a long time ago. I don't remember now. This was kind of a social commentary about how UPS and FedEx and shit always fuck up your packages and shit. That's kind of what I was trying to say with this skit here. So my other skit was from VHS where I'm waiting on the package from my grandmama. You know, that skit was something that I did back in like 2005, 2006. That was something I filmed a long time ago because I used to make skits and shows and shit back then, but I just never put them on the internet or anything back then. I just kind of made them for me and shit. But that was one of the original skits that I made back then, and that episode was kind of me trying to remake back kind of what I used to make 10 years ago or whatever. You know, I wanted to, like the Trip show, that really was a show that I made where I dove on the couch, and there was a show, there was I was trying to make like a sketch comedy thing where I did the VHS skit with the package, and that was one of the real original things that I did on there.
He stole my shit 3 years in a row, so that motherfucker owes me.
I'll talk more about VHS than this one. So this was all reshot, the scene. And you're going to see towards the end, you're going to see how it was originally shot in the other bathroom. It was originally shot in the bathroom that's right over there. And then I realized, yeah, this bathroom is too small, so I moved it to the bigger bathroom. So there's still a little remnant scene that I forgot to reshoot, and when it came time to edit it, all I had was the one from the original version, and I was like, fuck it, I'm using it, because I'm not about to go film this shit again, because I was already almost done with the episode, putting it together. I said, fuck it, I'm throwing it in there. So that's what happened.
I have no other choice. I'm just gonna have to kill you. Great. How are you gonna do it? Yeah, I haven't really thought that far along. Well, you better start thinking. I'm trying.
That whole thinking thing was built. That whole thinking thing was something I wrote for a earlier episode that ended up not making it. Into the episode, and that was something. That was just some kind of little thing that I ended up reusing. So that was, I don't remember particularly what it was meant for, and it might have just been a first skit that didn't even end up in the show. But that whole squeezing, squinting, blink, thinking type thing, that was an idea from another episode that didn't make the cut.
Well, okay. Detective Nolan is on the case.
Detective Nolan?
Hey, I'm eating it. I'm not waiting on you. Hey, what happened? I broke my dick.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Okay.
I do.
That's it. It doesn't appear as if anybody is going to step up. It doesn't appear as if anyone is actually willing to save your life.
Oh, I could tell you this.
So I'm just going to have to kill
This was originally, this script, this episode was originally the season 2 finale. It was originally the season 2 finale. And then I was like, no. And I didn't do it. I ended up pushing it forward. And then I did the echo because I wanted to do an episode that would kind of pay homage or whatever to to the original show, what the show originally was, where it's just skits. It's no actual like storyline or whatever. So that's why the season 2 finale is just a bunch of skits. It's no really recurring skit like this or storylines with the Ransom and most season 2 episodes.
Can I really leave?
But yeah, this episode was originally gonna be the season 2 finale, and I just pushed it forward. I pushed it forward, and that's what happened. Look, that's the bathroom right there. And that's the bathroom. Oh, way over there.
Ain't nobody about to bring you $10,000. You might as well forget.
So you can tell just about how small the doors are. Look at that door.
Hello.
That door is small.
I have to pee. He has to pee.
He has to pee. I love that shit, man. If you don't laugh at that, then fuck you, dude. That shit is fucking funny, man. Comedy gold. I'm a comedic genius. And if you don't fucking appreciate that, then get the fuck away. Look at that, man. That's a big door. Now look, that's a small door. So that scene was part of the original shoot right there, where it took place in the smaller bathroom, and I realized, look, this bathroom's too small to film all this shit in. So I took it to the other one and reshot everything. But this, see, you can see that right there. And see, that's obviously not in that bathroom right there. We're about to play Yahtzee.
This motherfucker kidnapped me.
And I love the ending to this episode. Surge.
Say, bro, you gonna get these motherfuckers out of my bathroom or what? Alright, I guess. Whatever. Alright, look. Come on, guys. Y'all can come stay in my bathroom.
I love it. That's a fucked up ending. I don't know what convinced me to make that skit, but I'm glad I did. Because one day I'm probably going to be old and fat. And then I'm going to look back on this and be like, hey, I was skinny once. You know, it's mainly because the only thing that I can't do on the show is nudity. You know what I mean? I mean, other than fucking an animal or something, I'm not going to do that. But that was kind of me poking that, because that's my only thing I can't really do, is show nudity. I can cuss and say whatever.
I should kill him. Yeah, sure.
Dope ending, if you ask me. Dope ending. And that's it for this week's Commentary Tuesday, where I'll look back at episodes of my sketch comedy series, The Tripper Getem Show, and give you my thoughts, trivia, and shit like that. You already know what the fuck going on. I'm going to catch you next Tuesday on another Commentary Tuesday, where I'm going to look at another episode of my sketch comedy show. And stay tuned, because Season 4 of my sketch comedy series, The Tripper Getem Show, starts Thursday, October 20th. You know what the fuck going on. I'm going to catch you next time on Commentary Tuesday.